Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So we are going to be doing a self-love reading for the month of February 2025 for Aquarius, and happy birthday as well. Yay, happy birthday. Ding. You win, right? I love that. I love that. So yeah, we're going to be going through oracle cards, and then we're going to be reading intuitively, and then we're going to be going through the tarot and bringing some of that through for clarification, and also just getting any other guidance that spirit and your guide, your higher self, your ancestors of the high true compassion love, what they want to say to you or support you through for in regards to self-love, for and what they want you to know. There's also this big energy of like hidden secrets that will be shown or known, so I feel like that may come out in the reading as well. Like, I feel like in February you're going to be learning more about yourself, the things that you weren't willing to see but you're now willing to see, right? And they could be addictions or habits, areas where transformation is needed, but also could be how you're selling yourself short, where you truly weren't believing in yourself, or how maybe you're following a path but that's not really where your true heart's desire lies, these kinds of things. So we want to just bring through the energy that's going to help support you, and make you and give you awareness. I was going to say make you aware, but it's really just to give you awareness of things that you may not know. There may be some confirmations that come in during the reading, but we really kind of want to set the stage to present you with there's something about new ideas and bright ideas. So we'll just let spirit channel through what spirit wants to channel through for you for self-love. And here we go. So we're going to roll the astral dice just to see what is their overall theme and what is affecting you in the area of self-love for the month of February 2025. Okay, so we have Aquarius. Let me get my phone out so I can look this up. So we have Neptune and Aquarius in the 9th house. So let's see. Oh yeah, if you like the reading too, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are guided to. And bear with me because this astro dice, this is something new that we're doing. So so you also might be doing that too. You might be asked to like step outside of your comfort zone. Okay. And that's a thing too. It's like seeing your hidden talents, right? And so I also feel like there's this energy of hidden talents that are coming up, but there's gonna be a need for practice so you can fully open those talents up. I'm also seeing that when you see these talents coming up, maybe at first you may not feel like it's a talent, but the more you do it, the more you work on it daily, or you put time to it, uh, and to grow it, to expand it, you will see that it truly is a hidden talent, and it will move the wheel for you. It'll bring in good fortune for you, right? And there's this energy of like happy love, but it's this happy love of I am in love with me, right? This kind of energy, because this is a sticker that we pulled out. So Neptune in the 9th house is highly spiritual. It says, oh yeah, okay, so there's going to be a lot of spiritual advancement. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden, and you guys, there might be a lot going on with your animals, because as soon as I started to kind of really get into this, both of my animals like came over. Yeah. Your creativity is going to be, you're going to be really creative. And there's also going to be the sense of justice and morality coming in. It says, accessing one's unique self and individuality. It might manifest in the way of unique insights, approaches, or areas in life dealing with spirituality, innovative solutions, fresh ideas, which can be all immensely beneficial. So we kind of just already channeled that, right? Where there's going to be like bright ideas coming in, but it's going to come in through your spiritual connection and being able to explore that, all right? And to grow it. So, oh my goodness, that's so funny. It's kind of exactly what we just, isn't that interesting? Isn't that so interesting? I love that. So I also feel, I don't know where I'm going to put these at. I also feel there's this energy of you really seeing yourself for who you truly are. So there's definitely going to be this deep state of awakening. And I feel like, and I just heard moment by moment, right? And it's this energy. I see you walking in on one of those like meditation stone paths, and it's going in a spiral, which is so beautiful because I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of walking in February, no matter where you live, right? And it's just going to help you to ground. You're going to be, even though you're going to be in this highly spiritual state, the gift that is going to be offered to you is this ability to ground your energy, which is going to bring you into the Shambhala state, which is a state of inner peace and tranquility. Okay. Yeah. That is so beautiful. So for February, we're going to get the overarching themes in. So we're going to go by 2 weeks. Yeah. And then 3 weeks. So this first row, it can happen. This stuff could be going on in the first 1 or 2 weeks, the first of February, the first 1 or 2 days in February, okay? Or it also may be some stuff that comes out. And I was just about to say, it may be some stuff that maybe even lingers for the next 2 months as well. And I say lingering, I feel like there is, after this month of like heightened spiritual senses and growth within your spirituality, that that you are going to be using that time to integrate everything that you're going to be doing in February. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I just realized I didn't light my candle because I don't know where I put my lighter at. So you may have just lost something. All right, but don't worry, it's going to be replaced. All right, the second row is anything that can happen in the next 2 months, or it could happen, the third row, it could happen in the next 3 months, or it could happen in the third week of February. And the last row, it can happen within the next 4 days, or the next 4 months, or within that fourth week in February, right? So we're really going to be focusing on February, but I almost feel like some of these themes are definitely going to be like, if we were to do a 6-month reading, I feel like these cards would still come out, kind of energy, right? And it's only because there's purpose in the practice, okay? And so it's not, especially when it comes to self-love and this know thyself and inner knowledge and meeting your true self, and allowing yourself to clear the blocks and the barriers to really seeing who you are, and not being afraid to be creative or imagine what you truly want, right? So this is like you coming from this energy of working to do a lot of shadow work and a lot of healing into, I've healed this, now the world is open to me type of energy. And where can I go from now, from where I am now? Where can I go with this newfound sense of freedom, or this newfound love for myself, or compassion for myself? Where does that lead, and what can I create with this new self that I have just discovered, right? And so it says new home or new attitude. And that's exactly what we just channeled. Like, you're going to be seeing yourself in a new way. So it might possibly, yourself is going to be wanting you to move maybe to a new home, right? A new location, because it's going to provide you with a sense of emotional stability and security. Okay. Yeah. And this new attitude I feel is this energy of, um, it's not like not caring about what other people feel, but it's you making yourself your top priority, like for sure. Get down. They both want to climb on me. So you also are going to be super magnetic as well in the month of February, especially to animals. Okay. Yeah, so in this week one or two of this self-love, money, property through inheritance, or winning a windfall with this boat energy. I'm feeling like we need to pull a chakra card. Surrender, sacral chakra. So I feel like in the first 2 weeks of February, you really working on your sacral chakra, and it's not this energy. I almost feel like it's something that you can find to do a chakra grounding, but aligning and attunement, balancing meditation that can do that in like 10 minutes, but then you taking time out to actually focus on your sacral chakra, which would be this creative energy, right? And so with that creative energy, you're going to be clearing space for you to be able to have a new home, right? You also have this new attitude. I feel like with the sacral chakra clearing, the emotional stability and security is going to allow you to open yourself to feel worthy and deserving of this kind of inheritance, winning, or windfall of money, okay, or property. Mm. For some of you guys, maybe you're going to be getting a boat as well too. I kind of feel that it might be like a boat or a trailer or something like that. hmm I also feel that working with the sacral chakra, in February, you healing the comparison wound, I feel like that is going to get healed. And I also feel that there's going to be a lot of energy that's going to be flowing into you, especially within that 2 to 3 week within February. It's going to be flowing into you because you're really going to be feeling very grounded. All right. You may be spending equal times by water and by land. Okay. There's also going to be something when in regard to self-love that you're going to need to act on, and you're going to need to have the strength to do it. Okay. And I say the strength, but it's really the courage. Yeah, I just heard, Father, help me see the things that I cannot change. So it really, there's going to be, you've been waiting on something, and you really are going to need to come into this energy of acceptance that of reality, what is what is, and you can't change it, but you can change how you respond to it. You can change your actions. You can change what you do and focus on that. Okay. And also, because this August thing is coming up, and I feel like it might have to do with another person. I feel like the time to act, because the sun is on you. You're going to be seeing the truth very clearly in that third week in February. It's going to be very clear of whatever was confusing you. It's going to be very, very clear. Okay. And I also feel just because it is saying August, and I'm seeing eights, whatever it is going to bring in abundance. It's going to bring in balance, but it's also going to bring in a higher sense of stability. Okay, because it's going to bring in higher vibrational energy. So prepare for a vibrational jump in frequency in that third week in February. Okay, because of this change in the way that you see yourself, because you're loving yourself, because you're focusing on happiness, because you're focusing on allowing yourself to surrender to creativity, to positive change, and you're releasing the comparison. Comparison is the stealer of joy, right? And uh as Abraham Hicks says, joy is the key. And so when you stop comparing yourself to other people, or comparing what you have to other people, or your relationship to other people, any of that kind of stuff, all of a sudden the windfall comes into you, because uh, you just opened the floodgates of abundance, right? And so it's very powerful energy that's going to be flowing in. Oh my goodness, they said look down, and look at that. Wow. Look at that. Okay, you are at a time of harvest. Get ready to reap the rewards of your efforts. Yeah. So I do feel that. I feel like anything that you were doing and you were comparing yourself while you were doing it, I almost feel like this energy of return on investment, of you taking back all your power and energy from comparison and not flooding into your life in that third week in February. It's also going to be, I just heard, a perfect time to plan a vacation as well. It doesn't have to be in February, but to plan it in February is going to be a great time. Protected from negative forces that you cannot control. Yeah, it's going to be a perfect time because whatever these cobwebs are on these fires, these are other people's karmas, other people's dramas, other people's traumas that you are being protected from, and so that you don't have to live out their karma with them. Okay, so you might be finding yourself there might be a change in family ship, friendship, business ship. I also feel like there might be a reunion of past soulmates, right? So this is from past lives and soul family coming in at the end of February, that third week in February. Yeah, and it's all going to be to support you in this new frequency. Yeah. I feel like your sacral chakra, because I do feel in the first 2 weeks of February you're gonna be doing a lot of sacral clearing. So you're gonna be more creative. All right, and creativity can look like anything, whatever lights your heart up, however you want to express yourself. It could be you building, doing building Legos. It could be you doing puzzles. It could be you cooking. It could be you drawing. It could be you singing. It could be you dancing. It could be you doing different workouts. It could be you traveling different places to go walk on walking trails. It could be whatever that is for you. Like, it's a form of creation, of taking action on something that you love, that is true to your authentic self. That is creativity. And because you're going to be focused on that in those first 2 weeks and really just honoring your true self, you're going to be very super psychic towards the end of February, okay? And especially because, again, this vibration is going to raise and you're going to really be able to feel into your manifestations. So prime time to manifest is going to be that third week in August for you guys. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to be prime time. So breaking news, it's sunny and it's sunny in California. That's so funny. But there's something, it's like there's snow in Florida, breaking news. So there's going to be some kind of surprise. It's going to be opposite of what you thought. Okay, and it's gonna cause change, right? And it's also going to, I'm seeing victory as well. It's going to cause some kind of change or some kind of public recognition that's going to come in, and that might have to do with um maybe this windfall of money that is going to come in, or what have you, or this property or this inheritance. Maybe it's not going to be seen to anyone around you until this third week, or until you actually are like, okay, I'm going to leave the country for like 2 months, or something like that. It could be something like that, or it could be you deciding to do something out of the norm. But I feel like it's going to be for a large amount of time. It doesn't necessarily have to do with travel, as far as like moving a location or like visiting or something like this, but it does have to do with traveling away from your current situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. And take that how it resonates, because that's definitely, there's some hidden meaning in that, and I feel like that's for whoever that resonates with. Yeah. I just heard prime time all the time. So prime, whenever we see prime, that's our signal to, they don't want me cover. Okay. That's my signal for, to say joy. Reprogramming the etheric fields with the sound of your voice and with the word that it means joy to you. Your body is already programmed to elevate the feeling of joy the more that you hear the word joy. And your voice is the most powerful sound healer you could ever come upon. So by you speaking joy out into your etheric field, you're filling up your etheric field with joy, and everything that is coming into your field, and anything that is not of that like vibration is getting transmuted out by joy. Okay, alchemy. So make a meal. So I feel like I'm seeing like avocado, tofu, broccoli. This is tomato, pepper, spinach, chickpeas, and carrots. All right. So I do feel that it may be important 32. The opposite of that is 23. And bringing those in together, it's a 5. 55. Okay, so you're going to be eating healthier is going to help you to manifest change, positive change in your life. Like whatever this is, okay? Because there's going to be in the 4th week, there's going to be some kind of loss. All right, sorrow over a loss. I'm not sure what that is. Irosnala, kotushnamala, tishna. Saying adieu to self, to past versions of self, letting past versions of self go. Ishna torokotoshna. We're not going to focus too much on physical property or anything like that here, but I feel like there's this is a true death moment. I feel like it's where you get to kind of have grief over the old you, but it's more of a celebration ladder, right? Climbing towards success, because you need to be able to do that. So towards the that last week in February, you guys might be looking through your timeline, looking through old photos. You might be looking through old folders. Okay, you might be looking at old videos. You might be kind of scrolling last year's, or if you just had if you got a new job, or if you did leave a new home, you might be scrolling through the pictures in that you had at the old home, or pictures from the old job or the old relationship, or even just the old you. Like there might be things where you looked at yourself so differently, and you're just looking at who you were, and that's actually a very good exercise to do, is to pull up just photos of you. And I know on the iPhone, I think they have like I forget what it's called, but they have a thing where you can just look at the photos of yourself, right? And I feel like that is going to be very beneficial for you to see how far you've come, but also for you to be proud of yourself for the choices that you did make, and for what you got through to get you to this point. Okay, that's going to be a great thing to do towards the end of February. And I feel like you're already gonna find yourself doing it. I feel like you're going to stumble upon it. You know what I mean? Like a picture might come up, and it's just going to lead you down a pathway, and you're not going to stay there for long, because you're going to bring yourself back into the present. Okay, this is this thing of, in order to move forward, you have to um and I'm going to say it like this because we're going to explain it. In order to move forward, you have to move backward. Okay. And the reason why we say this is that if you do not honor your past, if you do not make peace with the past, or forgive the past, or take the lesson and turn it into wisdom from the past, then you really will never be able to move forward in your full power or full potential. Okay. And so I feel like you're going to realize this, or you already realize that, and you know that your spirit is going to need that moment to be able to let go in peace. It's almost like two people who had a relationship, and they've outgrown each other, and instead of being mad at each other and burning bridges, they come together. They have coffee, or at a cafe, or whatever, or they have dinner one night, and they just say, you know what, let us go out with a bang type of energy, and honor each other and everything, and how we grew, and how we loved each other, and even the things that we were mad about each other, but we grew from that. You know what I mean? Even the triggers, we grew from that. We healed from that. Because this button was pressed, I got to heal this, or I got made aware of that, this kind of thing. But this is you doing this with yourself. This is a very beautiful energy of actually you walking in spirit, and spirit helping you to honor who you were, so that you can step into who you are meant to be. Okay, it's very beautiful, and climbing that ladder towards success. I'm going to go to the middle because these cards are like sticky. They don't want to come out. Yeah, courage. And this is so funny because we're going to put it over here. And this is what we're saying, that you're going to need this courage. So whatever courage that you are cultivating now, and whatever courage, all right, rainbow fluorite and selenite might be crystals to work with in February, or at this moment in time that you see this video. So, and this is number 13. Yeah, you're going to have the courage to be able to end something. Maybe it is going to be something with yourself that was causing tumultuous water. So it may have been a way of an obsession, an attachment, an addiction, that is just no longer serving you, you know. Yeah, because there's like these things of, sometimes habits or behaviors, you don't realize that it's become an obsession or it's become an addiction, right? That it's become automatic, or you're doing it purely out of fear. So when an addiction for me is, it's become automatic, and now you're addicted to that behavior, you're addicted to that comfort zone, you know. And it's not wrong or right, it's not good or bad, right? And because addiction comes in all forms, it's not just in, you know, crazy daisy forms, it comes in all forms, right? And so it's kind of like OCD type of thing. So it's like, is it helping you, is it harming you, or is it growing you, you know? So that's also this new, oh, beautiful delight, that's also this new um attitude that you're going to be having. It's like, it's not even about if it's helping me, it's not even about if it's harming me. Is it growing me? Am I growing spiritually by continuing to do this thing every day, or continue to react in this way every day, or continue to treat myself in this way every day, right? And so this is going to lead you to opening to more happiness within your life, because you're going to see like these moments of despair or beating yourself up are actually, it's, you're tearing yourself down, and it's not worth it. And so I do feel that you're going to be letting go of some kind of perfectionism. There's Virgo coming in within the month of February, when it has to do with self-love. Yeah, which is a very powerful and so very beautiful. Yeah. And we do have the moon, the queen of the moon here. Hmm. So teapot, deep friend. This is just so pretty, guys. I just think that's just so pretty. The teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. All right. So there might be something, you know, teapots, they could represent gossip or anything, but I just feel like because it says a deep friendship, I feel like there's going to be good conversations, you know, someone on your level. And it's definitely going to be something with the goddess energy, because beauty just came out. Okay. Waning gibbous 4. So that also might be a phase of the moon that you want to see when the moon in February is going to be in the waning gibbous 4, in that, and see what you should be doing, like. And I feel like it has something to do with manifestation. Okay, actually, they said just let's look it up, guys. Hold on a second, let me get my phone. Okay, so the waning gibbous moon phase is considered a good time for manifestation focused on releasing what no longer serves you. All right, and so, oh wow. So maybe it definitely is something, let me see. Low self-esteem, low confidence, lack, unforgiveness, pride, um, shame might go with this, because I'm thinking of stuff with the solar plexus, right? Betrayal, mistrust, these kinds of things. Also, that might have to do with the heart chakra, because it's definitely going to help with this release, okay? And it's also setting you free for this deep friendship to either there's going to be a catalyst of something. I feel like it might be somebody you already know, and it's going to get deeper. For others of you, there's going to be somebody that's going to walk into your life, and maybe it's going to be at like a store or something, like a cafe or a place where you could buy tea and that kind of a thing. and you're just going to start talking and you're going to exchange, right? Or it just might be something, somebody's just going to walk in your life and you're going to really hit it off and you're just going to exchange numbers, right? That kind of a thing. You know how, I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but like you meet a stranger and you're sitting there, maybe you're waiting for something and then you guys just happen to start talking, and like 4 hours later you're still sitting there talking. It's like that kind of an energy. Not to say that that's exactly what's going to happen, but it's in that vibration, no frequency. Okay. And also it's going to bring lots of transformation in, and the way that you see yourself is going to completely bloom and change. You're going to feel your inner beauty, you're going to feel the earth within you, you know. And so you're also going to be in February just noticing beauty all around you, because you're just seeing it within yourself, like, you know, seeing yourself as a forever blooming flower, you know. And just being so, that's bringing in so much tranquility and serenity into your spirit, because you are truly allowing yourself to accept change. Things change, right? It's like the moment that you allow yourself to accept that things change, that's when everything just gets easy, you know. And you just let go. You just really let go, because you're like, it's okay. Whatever the outcome is, I trust and believe it's for the best for everyone involved. You know, it's for the best for me. It's for the best for everyone involved. I truly believe that. Although I don't know where I'm going to be stepping into next or what this is going to lead to next, I know that I've grown and I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for something more. I'm ready for this positive change in my life, you know. And instead of hiding, being a coward or not allowing yourself to move forward or to leap forward or to make the change that is needed, to take the action, time to act, that is needed, you are going to allow yourself to be completely supported by the earth, feeling so grounded and so strong that when you take whatever this action is, you are going to trust it. Okay, that's what I feel. Yeah, I feel like I was just talking like from like a higher self of, like, of a collective, like of you guys. Like it's so, and it, the way it is, it's like you are so supported in uh everything that you are going to be stepping into, and every choice that you make. You, it's almost like you cannot make a bad choice because you are so supported. You will be able to delight and be happy and continue to love yourself and grow yourself in every situation, you know. And I'm being called, spirit is being called to remind you that earth is a school for learning. And the moment that you feel you are not learning, the moment that you feel that you cannot grow anymore in a situation, place, or within a self attitude, that is when you grow out of it, right? And spirit helps you to go through that transformation, that transmutation, that spiritual awakening, stepping into greater spiritual alignment and enlightenment. It's so powerful. Yeah, so the waning gibbous moon, spirit, thank you for that. Releasing what no longer serves you, reflecting on lessons learned. So we talked about that, right? If reflecting on lessons learned, essentially, and preparing for closure, and we talked about that. All right, so that's why this beauty is here, right? It's going to be very powerful time for you. Negative patterns. So using the energy of the shrinking moon to let go of negative patterns or habits, and acknowledge progress made towards your goals. So this is going to be at, well, after the full moon. Let me see if I can see when this is going to be in February, if I can pinpoint it for you guys. Now I'm Eastern Standard Time, so that might affect uh this here. Maybe, I don't know. So it's going to be between February 16th and February 20th. All right. Which, let's look at the, yeah, that's that third week. And look at this, where we put it. It's in the third week, preparing you for this release. Okay. The third week in February. Oh, that's powerful, Spirit. I love you. Okay? The ways in which you show us are so beautiful. So, with this friendship, I feel like we're going to get into. Oh, wait, I have one more. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. Yeah, so that's another thing too. You're gonna catch yourself when you're like doubting your intuition, and you're like, "Oh wait, no, my intuition said this, so let me do that." And your ego is gonna be like, "Okay," So you're really developing such a very close relationship with yourself, and that is your power. That is the proof in your power right there. Okay, how easy you're gonna be sliding into change. You know, especially because you're learning to detach from the outcome, and that's also when you step into your crown sovereignty and your place, you know what I mean, on your throne, when you are able to release attachment, all right, obsession to attachments, to outcomes, results, other people's behaviors, things you cannot control, you know yeah, and remember that when you're obsessing over someone else's behavior, you are not able to um like you can't control their behavior. And so all you're doing is giving your power away to them, because where energy goes, where your focus goes, energy grows, right? And so you're learning to cultivate emotional security and stability by staying in your own lane and keeping that energy with you, because at the end of the day, you can't make someone change or make a decision, right? You can't do it for them. Yeah, and I know I just said that twice, but that's what came out. Also, please drink lots of water, because you're doing a lot of transmuting in February, especially it's your happy birthday month, right? So this is your sun month. Oh my God, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. This is your sun month. Like, this is your month to plan stuff out, especially towards the end. So, and I'm gonna say this: waiting for news, package, a letter, bird perched, right? So definitely something that you're waiting for. You're climbing for success. So after you get through this, you're gonna get a burst of energy. All right, you're gonna have this sorrow, but there's gonna be this time where it might even be like 2-3 days, where you're just gonna allow yourself to cry. You're gonna allow yourself to let go. You're allow yourself to eat the ice cream. You're just gonna allow yourself to rest. That might be a good time for a little vacay spa thing, but you're just going to allow yourself to settle into the emotions and to feel the emotions. You're going to allow yourself to stay in your body, grounded. Okay. And that energy is going to pass very quickly. And once it does, when I say quickly, what would take you 2 or 3 days now maybe would have took you 2 or 3 years, 5 years ago, or even maybe 3 years ago, or maybe even 5 months ago. It might have took you like 5 weeks to get over a loss. You know what I'm saying? So that's how much you've grown into who you are, and also into spirit, into trusting your God frequency, your God goddess frequency. Yeah. And so you're going to be ready to take this climb towards success. You're going to get this burst of energy, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of downloads that are going to be coming in. Queen of Swords, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. I love that. Yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. And it's funny because she's drinking tea right here. So you're going to get a lot of downloads. You're going to get energy to speak your truth. And so these downloads, write everything down. Make sure you journal everything, because this is going to, these downloads are going to be keys to your success. Okay. And some of you guys, it's going to be repeat success. So it's going to be like the key to the next year's success type of energy. You can even put that as a journal prompt. What are my keys to success over this next year in the areas of, let me see, physical radiance, emotional stability and security, mental clarity, and happiness. I just said that. You can change it. It just like came out like that. Okay. Four of Pentacles, treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. So the Six of Pentacles didn't come out. So I do feel like you're going to be balancing your budget, Aquarius, in the month of February. Okay, I do feel like you're going to be open to receive, so you may get some, yeah, sudden wealth I just saw. And so that's confirmation. I saw it from a different deck. So that's just confirmation of this boat energy of something coming, a surprise coming into you. And also, and I think you already know, you know, when you're buying something for something shiny for yourself every single day, that now has become an addiction, and you're on autopilot. And so it's like, what are you trying to not feel, or what are you trying to avoid feeling? And I feel like you're past that. But I also feel like for some of you guys, this is always going to be a thing of you being very conscious of that, conscious of how you're spending your money, and that kind of a thing, because you don't want to get back in, you don't want to revert into bad habits. Like, it's one thing to go back so that way you can review the past and turn your pain into passion, turn the lesson into wisdom, you know, turn any grief or sorrow into happiness, into acceptance, right? And then you catapult yourself forward, right? Your vibration raises even more because you just really let a whole bunch of stuff go. That's one thing. And it's another thing to go back into a destructive pattern. Okay, and so for some of you guys, I think you already know that that's a thing, and kudos to you, because I do feel that you're successfully navigating that in February, which is beautiful. And then the Queen of Cups, honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. Yeah. Sea Witch, I love that. I love that. So yeah, I do think there might be some kind of, you know, vacation time coming, because that's just reminding me of that Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups also is confirmation that Queen of Cups is also confirmation that you're going to be super psychic, right? In this month of February. And so your intuitive hits are going to be on point. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Like, journal, automatic write, because everything that you need to know is inside of you already. All you have to do is put that journal prompt down, intend to channel, you know, true source love right through me, spirit of the highest truth, compassion, love right through me. You know, make sure that when you're doing things like this, that you're specifying, you know, true source love, or you're specifying spirit of the most high, that you're specifying the highest power to channel through you. Okay, that's also a way that you're going to be able to protect yourself from anything that is not for your highest good, right? You know, it can also just set the intention that you do not allow anything that is not for your highest good to channel through you, or to speak to you telepathically. Okay, those are for some of you guys that are very advanced psychics, that you already know this, or for some of you guys who are doubting your psychic abilities. Okay, and so you may not always set those parameters in place, but then you feel very depleted, or after you use your psychic abilities, or you use any of your gifts, or you know, or you're highly empathic, that kind of a thing. All right, so it's just setting those boundaries for yourself. And this distance horizon, so the fact that it came out in reverse over here on the ladder, it's also just saying that this is going to be coming very soon. Okay, it's going to be coming very soon. In the upright, it would be coming in like 3 to 6 months, something like that, or even 3 to 4 months, but this is going to be coming very soon, right? And we know that because it's going to be coming. It's going to be some opportunity, Ace of Pentacles moment at the end of February, but it's all in alignment to how you were treating yourself. Okay, yeah, I love this reading too. And there goes a sudden wealth card that came out that we saw. Okay, so there's confirmation of that. And so because it's in alignment over this relationship, so I almost feel, and it's in this boat. All right, so there might be two opportunities or two moments where you get a sudden wealth, money or property, or some kind of material gain that comes in, or maybe it's just this happiness with this deep friendship that you start to cultivate, and I just see stress energy kind of melt off. You know, I almost feel like some of you guys might be manifesting that, a deeper friendship, you know, because this ride, you know, it's not for the faint of heart. And you can get lonely at times when you are transitioning, and you're doing lots of quantum leaping, and your vibration frequency is raising all the time. You know, you can get lonely, and it can be hard to find people on your frequency that you can actually have physical contact with. But I do feel that this deep friendship, whoever this is, I do feel like it's going to be a physical contact. I feel like you're going to be face to face with this person. For some of you guys, if that's not the case, I do feel like a tiny, like a 2%, tiny-ish, you're still going to be able to develop a deep friendship on an online presence of somehow, okay? But I do, for most of you guys, I feel like this is going to be a physical thing. You know what I mean? Like I just heard my buddy. That's funny. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I do want to bring out the angel cards, these ones here, because they have been wanting to talk all day long. And actually, for the last like few days, these cards have been wanting to just come in so strongly. So I just want to say thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, or if you enjoyed the reading, go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. I will have a link down below if you guys want to book a reading with me, or if you want to do an energy healing with me, or if you want to do a full-on session where we do reading, channeling, you know, we go through the coaching, we go through, it's basically a spiritual mentorship type of energy, and we do energy healing. But in that one, we teach you how to be your own healer, how to be your own teacher, how to trust yourself. And we strengthen your connection to your higher self, and we teach you how to do that, right? So yeah. Oh, I guess they're telling me now I can mention that. um I didn't make the link yet, but I will, I'll make the link when this posts. I am going to be doing offering, was it 10? Yes, 10 free energy healing sessions for February. Yay, happy birthday, Aquarius. Yeah. Okay, and these healing sessions are going to be Reiki healing plus with other modalities and methods that I learned. So we're going to be cutting cords at the root, anything physical, mental, and emotional. I really feel like I want to focus on mental. Uh, if you're interested in that, you can also click that link and to sign up. And how I'm going to do it is basically the first 10 slots that people sign up for, that's who gets the free um, energy healing. And also, so it's also an energy sweep. You know, we always will go through and clear. And in these energy healings, we will be doing a bit of breath work in the beginning of it, just slightly, you know, and but it will be at whatever, wherever you are is where we will be, okay? And whatever we do in the energy healing session, you definitely will be able to take some of it with you to continue on a daily basis, or when you feel you resonate with it. And yeah, and they'll be by Zoom. Yeah, yep, they'll be by Zoom, guys, okay? So if you're interested in that, that link is going to be in the description as well. Yeah. Oh, and also these are going to be short, as to like 30. I actually wanted to be like 20 minutes. I feel like 30 minutes is going to be, um, yeah. 10 of Wands. Yes, completion, baby. All right. Naniel, God humiliating the proud. So spiritual communication influences uh religious men, teachers, and men of law. So you might be a teacher, a spiritual teacher. You might be a reader or a guide, you know, or a spiritual therapist, or it doesn't have to be spirit. I do feel like it is spiritual, but it doesn't have to be. So Nana L wants you to know that she is here with you. And Six of Cups, God who stirs all men. motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. Yeah, so if you were humiliated, you might, there might be some of this, you might be having it come in dreams of showing you your blocks, you know, and humiliation might have been one of them, and or fear of humiliation, maybe from something that happened to you when you were younger, and so you held on to that fear. I feel like that also is going to be getting healed as well, and this fear of humiliation has affected you. It's kept you in hiding, so you've been in this energy of the fear of being seen because of this humiliation, or the fear of something personal getting out about you. It's almost like you have, whoever I'm speaking to, whoever is resonating with this, you have a high potential to be someone famous in the public eye. You know, you have the potential to be world renowned, and I feel like there was something that happened to you, you know, earlier on, and you being afraid of either some people finding out about it because it's, you know, whatever it was, or which is very humiliating, and you not wanting to relive that experience. It could have been something in high school as well, you know, and so that has kind of affected you, and you've sabotaged yourself from actually stepping into your divine destiny or your purpose because of this fear. And I'm hearing God say, this is no more, my angels got you, right? So you will be doing some of that work, stepping in into being your true self and not allowing fear to hold you back or to dim your light. Okay, yeah, is what I just heard. So that's very beautiful. Celia is with you. So also a beautiful thing of tapping into these angels, if you feel like they're resonating with you, or if you want to tap into the energy of the Six of Cups or the energy of the Ten of Wands, because you want to be Six of Cups, you want more motivation, right? You want to be lifted up out of the humiliation. Then you would write, journal, write Celia's name, and I might be saying it incorrectly, but you would just keep writing it and writing it and writing it with the intention of um, over and over again of connecting to this angel. You can call in Archangel Michael to be with you as well, Archangel Raziel, as well as you do this, and then just be open to receive. You know, you might be taken on an astral journey, you might be taken on a past life journey, you might be taken on a regression, you know, to heal it, or what have you. Yeah. And same thing with the Ten of Wands energy. Like a person who is has a Ten of Wands card is highly spiritual, and you've gone through many spiritual initiations to have the divine authority that you do. You also probably carry with you a lot of spiritual authority passed on to you from past lives, but also passed on to you from ancestors, right? Who hold this power, and they passed it on to you as well. So you can do the same thing if you want to tap more into that energy, and I'm feeling a lot of past life gifts opening up and that kind of a thing, right? You being open um to these gifts, you know, if they're appropriate for you in this lifetime. And you can do the same thing, you know, you can do this with any word, okay, or any name. If you want to tap more into that energy, if you want to become more with that, you want to know more about it, just keep writing it over and over again, and you will tap into that frequency. You will become one with it, and then you will open to receive what is there for you. All right, you can do the same thing with the word money. Okay, yeah. Because they want it, this is, it's all energy. Like they're all, it's all entities, right? It's all something, and it's energy, and it will speak to you. All you have to do is like kind of pick up the phone and dial the number. It will talk to you, you know. Yeah, so beautiful. You can do it with fruit too. You can do it with anything, okay, as long as you're open to receive. Five of Cups. the Yulia, I can say his names, God, King, Ruler, Prosperity, Destruction of Enemy, and Deliverance from Bondage. All right, this is definitely probably an angel you want to work with. Prosperity, but this is all stuff that you're manifesting for February, which is beautiful. And again, because this is for self-love, it's stemming from yourself. So within yourself, you are seeing yourself as a prosperous being, right? You're also seeing yourself as being fully protected. Therefore, you call in this protection, right? Because you believe that you are protected, and so your protection strengthens around you, and there's nothing within you, in your mind or in your emotions, that are calling any kind of instability in. You know what I mean? Like, you are manifesting that which you truly are. And it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah. Nine of Swords, Hariel, the comforting God. Purification, protection from the impious and religious sediments, right? Impious. I think impious is like impure. Let me just look that up. Not showing respect or reverence, especially for God. So when it comes to this, if you are protected from people who are not respecting you, right? If they are not seeing the God in you, you're fully protected from them, right? Because there's also this energy of you no longer, like, how do I say this? You have spiritually grown so much to where when people see you, they see the truth, right? They see the truth, and they see the God in you. They see it, or they feel it, because you have just grown so much. And if they're on a lower frequency, that could intimidate, scare, or cause them to be envious or jealous or any of that. And then they would try to kind of tear you down, or they would try to lower your vibration because they want you to be on their level type of energy. And so you've gotten to a place, throned, okay? You are sitting on the throne, you're crowned, okay? You are anointed, and you've gotten to this place to where God, source, the universe, mother, father, divine mother, divine father, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine child, your ancestors, your soul star family, they're just not going to have it. Okay. And especially the angels, they're just not going to have it. Michael is like, there's my shield. So, like stay down, that kind of energy. Like, no, no. Yeah. And you're also, because this is coming out over here as well, I feel like you're getting the strength to allow the support, the divine support that is around you, the divine assistance that's around you, to actually help you now. So you might even be calling out for more help and praying more. But it's not praying in a lack mindset, or I'm praying because I need this. Like, you're praying because, like, thank you for the breath work that we just did, because I feel so calm. You're like, you decided to go for that extra walk today, and you're like, thank you so much for giving me the strength, the motivation, determination to take the extra walk today. Thank you so much for helping me to see the beauty when I look in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like, these things, it's like on a whole nother level. And it's because that you worked for this, you've done this. They're showing me like you going to like boot camp, and putting in all this training, like spiritually, and that kind of a thing. And so you've developed a respect for yourself. Therefore, the people that can be around you also will have that respect. And if they don't, they won't be around you. Right. And that's also how I'm hearing how enemies in like sheep's clothing, that kind of thing, snakes in the grass, people working against you, that kind of stuff. Like, that's how you'll be able to kind of know they're just not on your frequency anymore. Yeah. And also trust your knowing. All right, if it doesn't feel right, it ain't right. I know, I just had to say it like that. I feel like that was Michael. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, intellectual talent provides knowledge. Yeah, so your angels, because they didn't want me to put a card here, and obviously there's a card like can fit right here, and I'm over here like wanting to put a card here because I just want to be like, I don't know. But they don't want that. So your angels are going to definitely help you to eat healthier in some way, because it's going to help with depression, despair, and brain fog. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, La Cabelle, God the teacher. Okay. Yeah, and so isn't that's so beautiful? And this is you also accessing God the teacher. When I see this, I'm seeing you access the God within, the teacher within, the guru within, Namo Dev guru. Like you might be doing Kundalini yoga, or maybe that's a thing that you want to check out, or maybe towards the end of the month you might be wanting to get into that, especially if you're waiting for news on a package or letter and you're having like idle time. Put that time into yourself. Start a new yoga class or a Pilates class or something. And I am noticing that I'm saying something to do with exercise, and so that might be the thing to do. Try something new that might be in alignment with the moon energy towards the end of the month as well. That will be very helpful for you. Yeah, they said look at the split, and yeah, it's going to be good. Okay. Liberation, divine warrior, and divine grace. Okay. Deliverance from enemies both visible and invisible. That's Seven of Wands. 10 of Cups brings victory and peace. And on the bottom, absolves the guilty, cures rage and pestilence. All right, so this is beautiful. So Palms 23, 27, and 91. Also, or I'm hearing Palms 51 too. So I don't know, I'm not familiar with that one, but it's those are all great if you resonate with that, to say aloud, to write, every day as well. And just make sure you're doing your Queen of Pentacles. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensation. Yeah, so I do feel like you're really going to be in that Queen of Pentacles energy as your probably your overarching energy for the month of February, for who you are embodying. So if you want to learn more about um, the Queen of Pentacles and what that means to you, just do your research on, what the Queen of Pentacles card means upright, so that you can see that worthiness, that financial independence, and that just love for self. And this angel is called the Eternal God. I think that's just so beautiful because it has the word eternal. And I don't know why, but I just feel that word is just so beautiful. Eternal. Eternal. I feel like that's a song. I feel like that's a song. Maybe it is, it must be a song somewhere, right? On somebody's timeline. It's a song. All right. I love you guys so very much. I hope you enjoyed that. I do like the way that we did this. This was pretty cool. If you are new here, thank you for watching the whole reading. And if you're not, just thank you for coming back. I love you guys so very much. And I appreciate your patience with me as I don't know, I just like trying new things. And for some reason, and I'm taking the board up now, but for some reason it's this energy of just seeing the way the cards lay in different positions is very exciting to me. And I love that. Although we will be doing so we did self-love, so we will be doing a singles love for February 25, and we will be doing a married couples love, okay, for February 2025. And then we will get into the career. I feel like career and success are kind of like one and the same, but sometimes they're kind of not. So I think we're going to be doing, we might be doing like a career money, something like that. All right, how, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to break it up, but we will tune into spirit and let spirit guide us on that. And I just want to say, just thank you guys so much again, and namaste. Honor yourself, respect yourself. All right. Yeah, and just ask for the support that you need, and say thank you. And if you feel like you need divine intervention, you know, if you feel like you're confused, or you need motivation, determination, or you're worried, or whatever it is, call in divine assistance. Okay, they got you. They got you. I love you. Bye.